Hello everybody, I am going to be working on this handy dandy sketch right here as part of the Mercy Tiara Hop. This is a sketch I'm going to be using, and it's kind of makes me feel like it's super open to interpretation. So I'm kind of jazzed about this. Now I was into this Vicki Boutin Color Kaleidoscope collection, and it's been on my desk and I keep picking it up to use. So this is a fabulous piece of paper, this side of it, but I've already used one of these. So I'm choosing to use this side, and I love these hearts. I mean, look at how fab these hearts are. So I think I'm going to mostly use the heart side. And one of the reasons why I'm shying away a little bit from this really great scuffy distressed pink side is this girl's not a pink girl. So we have to listen to that a little bit. Now I have only a few embellishment or die cut pieces because this was from a scrap room kit. I've got about 1.5 of the sticker sheets, a very partial pack of these puffy bits, and I do have 1 sheet of these titles. So I'm feeling pretty good that I can put something together here. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can keep this sketch kind of right here. I'm looking for the ugly washi I always keep on my desk. Does anybody else have the continuous like roll of ugly washi's, you know, like that washi you don't really like, so you just use it until that one's gone and you go to the next one. Anyhow, so I am going to have this here. It'll probably get knocked out of the way. That's okay. You guys get the idea, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the next part. Oh, and I was going to say thank you to Moira. She puts on the best, most fun hops, inspiration challenges, all that kind of stuff, and she is the bee's knees as a person. So make sure to like, subscribe, all that stuff on her channel. She just has the warmest way about her, and I just adore her. Okay, enough sucking up. I am going to go ahead and fast forward the next bits so that you're not stuck watching this for days. Okay, wish me luck. All right, so now what I have to do is try to figure out how to use as much as possible of this heart paper, but still be able to see the background. I love this heart paper, so I was kind of concentrating on, see that the picture of the young lady on the right? She has like a deep red or maroon or something like that shirt, so I thought I would go ahead and kind of make sure that that color was in the heart paper, because then it draws your eye right to her. So that's what I did there. And then I realized I wanted this block to be just a little bit bigger because I was going to use that black diamond paper in the middle anyway. So we're going to do like that little sneaky, oh look how big my paper is, but it's really not technique. Yes, it's very fancy. So, as you see, I am using my ever-present T-square ruler because I can't square up anything on my own at all. I know that Shamel says you get better and better at it, but I think she gets better and better at it. I just don't. So, you can see the sketch that is on the right. I was trying to keep that in frame. I'm sure at some point it's going to zip right out and we won't be able to see it at all. Now I know I wasn't planning on using any of this deep pink piece of paper, but it is a scrap on my desk, and at least it's not like a bubblegum pink, so we're going to pretend it's more of a pinky red in this situation. So they're both looking kind of forward, so I was making this a lot more of a central layout, and that little deep pink piece there that I'm using at the top, I'm just trying to mimic the little rectangle-y bits that are at the top in the sketch. And I think it came out pretty well. I was happy with that. And I don't really alter them that much. You'll see. It's one of those like just going with it things. And then I also saw where it says title on the sketch, there was a little block piece coming out there. So I'm just trying to use some different bits and pieces left. Like this is a second partial kit I've had with this collection. And I don't seem to have a problem like really plowing through it at all. So the puffy acrylic titles, I think they're called puffy. I don't know. They're shiny, so it's different than regular puffy to me. I decided to use the title very simple, Oh Snap, A, because I'm somehow amused by it, and secondly, they sent this to me on Snapchat, so I thought it was a tiny bit of a play on words. So that's where it starts with that, and I would have liked to use a deeper color title, but it just turned out to be perfect. My son's wearing black and white, and it just ended up working with the colors that I had on my title sheet. That ended up being about the best. So you see that I'm going to go ahead and Frankenstein a little piece here to add a little dimension to this die cut. It's a camera, but it has the color of it. It reads as if it has a lot of purple, but it kind of pulls out this little indigo kind of tone, and I love that tone. I have a thing for deep saturation in colors. So I can also pop up this little die cut piece. I don't have a ton in this collection that I'm working with. I might have a few bits and pieces left from my Secret Not Secret Kit Club that I got in this. I just haven't combined them yet. I get to be like a little tiny bit of a purist with trying to use what was given to me the way it's been given to me, and then I'll combine it when I'm down to scraps at the end. So this is just like this little floral piece, and it has has violet tones in it, a little bit of the indigo, and I just tucked it in there to break up the black a little bit. No good reason why. I'm just seeing which die cut bits will fit where. It's really not even using much for design principles at all. Looking at the sketch, trying to tuck things in, I'm like, oh no, I won't need that flower. Oh yes, I do. I ended up liking that too. And the yellow works with the yellow in the Love Ya die cut that's in the upper right. And this is where I'm trying to take a look and see what's on this sticker sheet. Now I just put two little butterflies there because it's the two of them together. Have you guys noticed that those Vicki Boutin stickers do not stick terribly well? Which, it's a weird beef I have with things that are stickers that they should stick. Alpha should stick. Anything that calls itself a sticker, you should not have to add additional adhesive. It's a thing. Okay, so these puffy stickers have this great feeling squish on them, and there's also like embossed puffy parts stickers on that little sheet I have. I also decided to use a couple of these extra hearts that are on these word stickers. I love when designers, they put the titles on, but they also give us extra little bits and pieces that we can use as embellishments. It ends up making the collections go that much further, and they're so cohesive. It's something I really do enjoy working with like that. Okay, so the little tappy fingers thing is my what do I do next? That's the way it seems to be that I'm trying to creatively think which direction do I go next. So I am going into my happy little bin of enamel dots and whatnot, and then I saw that this Chamel collection here has these really deep violet glitter hearts. So I added them. I added very, very little from any other collection, but the Chamel and Vicki Boutin can work together quite often. This is a set of sticker sheets. I think this is old Vicki Boutin, maybe. I had a couple little word stickers that I wanted to add in, and I just used the ones that were in white, and I put them in 3 places. Just trying to add a little something. I tend to like to be embellishment heavy, and but I like to be embellishment heavy with what's already included in a kit. So it makes me struggle when I have to go out on my own and find things. Now, if I put my own kit together, I'll put a ton of embellishments in there and I don't have to try that hard with it. It's kind of funny. So what you're going to see is I'm going to find this really great deep purple doily coming up. I also decide to use this die cut piece here. It's in this really gorgeous aqua tone, and that's where I do my journaling, very simple journaling. And I like to use a dark gray pen or marker. I don't know what it's called. It has I guess it's a pen. If possible, so that my journaling doesn't just pop off the page as the main embellishment or the main thing your eye goes to. So I do like to use dark gray at this time the most. That can change, but at the moment. Anyway, so I tucked that in a little bit and I'm starting to audition a couple of doilies, and I do, like I said, choose this really deep. That's kind of funny. It's coming off a little bit more blue on camera, but it is definitely like more of an indigo tone. So I use that at the top and bottom. It ends up drawing your eye on a diagonal in a nice way. And I did end up, yeah, I really think it was a finishing touch that added a ton to this. So definitely a win there for me. All right, my friends, this one is all finished. Remember that this is my sketch I was working on, and this is the way it came out. So it is following it to a fairly decent degree, especially for me. So that is that. This is my son and his girlfriend having a nice date night locally. They both graduated from college now, so they're back in our region. And I used 99% of Vicky Bouton. This doily is a very, very last minute addition. I got that in a goodie bag from one of my friends at a retreat I went on recently. And aside from that, I have some Chamel little, oh, this is slightly uneven. I put on some Chamel little, I guess they're kind of enamel shapes, enamel dots. And that is it. So I hope you like it as much as I do. Be sure to check out all the links of the other ladies in the hop below. I'll have them right down there. And as for my channel, be sure to like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And if you leave a comment, I'll get back to you as soon as I can because I love hearing from you guys. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.